it is visible.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. So the question is, what actually is ServiceNow? Anybody who would like to take up this question?
So ServiceNow is basically ticketing tool, which
Okay.
provides the where we can raise the tickets and where we can raise the request as well for any type of services.
Okay. Fine. So when we say ticketing tool, so what do you mean by ticketing tool? So how is the overall structure of ServiceNow? How actually it works actually in the backend? Venkatesh, any guesses that you would like to take?
So
So
basically,
Yes,
yes, Shubham, you
yes.
want to
yeah,
go?
yeah, please go on. Go on. Go on.
Yeah.
Kunal,
So ServiceNow, basically, it will be used for the IT services, then all the asset related issues that we are facing. For that, it can be used as a ticketing tool or all the incidents or the problems related to it. For that, we can use ServiceNow. And also for all the CMDB related data issues, if we want to collate the data in one platform, then ServiceNow can be our go-to tool.
oh, great. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for taking up that. So let me tell you, actually, ServiceNow itself, it's not a ticketing tool. ServiceNow itself, it's a company. It is a company. Yes, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So basically, right, it itself is a company, and this company, this company has developed their product. And what's the name of that product? Any guesses? This company has developed their own product, and the name of that product is the Now platform. Am I clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Let me know if it is visible, if my screen is visible. So till now clear. So basically, whenever I will be asking this question, what is ServiceNow? So people will directly start ServiceNow is this that. Actually, ServiceNow itself is not a tool. ServiceNow is a company, and this company was formed by Fred Luddy. Any guesses in which year it was formed? Which in which year was ServiceNow formed? Any guesses?
Someone in the early 2000s.
2000s. Okay. Any guess? Just do a guess. Just do a guess. Even wrong answers are really accepted in my sessions. So it was founded in Santa Clara, California in 2004, and the founder is Fred Luddy. I think you might be everybody. You might be knowing who is Fred Luddy, right? He's very popular. He's a very popular person. Any questions so far? Any any questions? Any doubt so far? So who founded ServiceNow? Actually, yes. Please, please. I need your responses. At least be responsive, please.
Fred Luddy.
Lady.
Okay. Now the concept is clear. Funda is clear, right? What is ServiceNow? So if somebody asks what is ServiceNow, will you be able to answer? That ServiceNow is a company. It was founded in the year 2004 by Fred Luddy, and they have their own tool. And the name of that tool or the platform is the Now platform. So now coming to this Now platform, why? Why have they created this Now platform? What actually is the what was the reason? What was the motive to form this Now platform? Yes. Any wrong answers are really accepted in my sessions. Any guesses, please? I would like especially some responses from Kunal because he is really having a very diverse experience. Kunal, what was the reason to form to develop this Now platform?
As per requirement, that means the now platform is, I think, as per my understanding, It is a customized
Custom
application. Yes, that's why it is used.
customized application. Okay. Okay. Any more guesses that anybody who would like to take? Okay, guys, you guys can stop me anywhere if you find that you are not able to understand any concept. I will just repeat it. Okay, for you guys. Okay, so basically earlier people not earlier today also people are using Jira, BMC Remedy, and there are many other tools which people are using as a ticket management tool or incident management tool. So can I ask to the experienced ones, can you tell me some of the tools which are the alternatives of ServiceNow or which are alternatives or competitors of ServiceNow? Anyone who would like to take up this question?
Salesforce.
Salesforce. Okay, let me write Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce. What else? BMC
ITSM.
Remedy. BMC
R-
Remedy. Yes.
ROD is there.
ROD. What's the spelling? ROD.
ROD.
Okay, ROD. Sorry, ROD. Okay, what next? Yes. Any more?
ITSM.
No. ITSM itself is a module. Okay.
No, okay.
ITSM itself is a module. So, in order to manage ITSM, we require a tool. Getting my point? Okay. Yes. Any more guesses, please? Okay. We have Jira. Nobody mentioned this. So the guys who are working in MNCs, you might be aware about this. What is Jira? What is yes, no, yes, no?
Yes, Shadab.
So what is Jira? Any guesses?
It is basically an integration tool, right, where we can integrate multiple platforms.
Integration tool where we can okay. Okay. Any more guesses? Anyone who would like to take more guesses? So
Manage
this
the inventory.
so basically, let me tell you the tools which I have written: Salesforce, BMC Remedy, ROD, Jira. They are just simply the competitors of ServiceNow. They are tools similar to ServiceNow. Okay, and these all tools can be used. These all tools can be used for what? These all tools can be used for ticket management. Okay, so I'll just let me write competitors of ServiceNow. Competitors of ServiceNow. I hope I am able to at least give the basics to you guys, and you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. Yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, Shadab.
What about service manager?
Okay, so basically, service manager, it's a role and it's a person. Okay, so service manager is a person who is going to manage all the services inside
No,
service.
no. I'm asking about the service manager tool.
Okay, yeah, there might be a tool. There are many tools, which are the competitors of ServiceNow. Yes, there might be a tool. I don't know. I'm not aware about this, but of course there might be. There is one more tool. It's known as Phrase Desk. I don't know whether you guys know this or not. Let me write it. Okay, so who all are the persons who have joined now? So Phrase Desk. This is also we can say that they all are the competitors of ServiceNow. So like you just need to know because if you are learning something, you should learn them in a very like basics way, because basics are the way to success. If you are not able to understand the basics, there will always be a confusion. Getting a point? Yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, Shadab.
All right. So just a minute. Okay. So what are the competitors of ServiceNow? Salesforce, BMC Remedy, ROD, Jira, Service Manager, Freshdesk. Anyone apart from this? Anyone who knows some other competitors of ServiceNow who would like to add up
Live
here?
agent.
Okay, live agent. Yes, I will write live agent. Fine. Okay. Anyone?
And I think Front is also the competitor of ServiceNow. I'm
Okay.
not sure
Front.
about that.
Fine. Nobody. Let's write front. Right.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your good name?
Shubham.
Subham. You joined right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So these all are the competitors of ServiceNow. Fine. We'll learn about what is ServiceNow, what is Now platform, what are the competitors. Now the question is why ServiceNow? The question is why ServiceNow? When we already have so many alternatives available, so why ServiceNow? Yes, Susil, Dima, any guesses? I think
It
Dima
is
joined
cost
just now.
effective.
Cost effective. Okay.
User-friendly dashboard.
Yes,
User
better
friendly
UI.
dashboard. Okay. 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 What else? What else? Anything?
Low downtime.
Low downtime. Okay. What do you mean by low downtime? What's the actual meaning of that?
To perform the actions, it won't take I mean, it will take lesser time compared to the other tools that we have.
Okay. All right.
A single centralized unit for the all operational departments, can we say?
Okay. So can we say that this Now platform, the best feature that is have is integration, seamless integration. You can integrate ServiceNow with any third-party tool. That's one of the features, seamless integration. Okay, and it is having one more feature. It's called as APAS. APAS. It's called as application, then platform as a service. Application platform as a service. So first is the seamless integration. Second one is the APAS feature of ServiceNow. So what is this APAS feature of ServiceNow? With the help of this feature, ServiceNow is able to cut down the costs, in such a way that customers are really very happy because they are using two things at the same time. See, this Now platform is a platform, right? And at the same time, it is an application as well. And that's the reason they have categorized this as APAS. They are delivering two services in a single shot, a tool, a application, and at the same time they had made the same application as a platform as well. And that's the reason we call it as the Now platform. The Now platform of what? The Now platform of ServiceNow. And that's the reason they are able to cut down the cost at such a low level that their competitors are really struggling. And there are many other ways. There are many other options, like options, or I can say reasons to switch to ServiceNow. First, so out of those reasons, these are the two best reasons. Of course, we have automation capabilities. Seamless integration. We have automation capabilities. So with the help of ServiceNow, you really can do any sort of automation, any sort of automation. Okay. Not only this, we have one more feature. It's called as custom application development. You can develop any kind of application inside the ServiceNow. And of course, last but not the least, we have introduced ServiceNow has recently introduced generative AI in ServiceNow. So it is also having AI capabilities now. So am I clear till now? Was I able to at least make you guys clear with why ServiceNow? Yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Subham, any questions or anything that you would like to add?
Not from mind.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. So, guys, to those who are who are very new to ServiceNow, are you guys getting at least getting what we are trying to discuss? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Please,
Yes.
I should not feel like that I am talking to robots. So please be interactive. Try to even wrong answers are really accepted in my session. So please feel free to give any kind of response or any kind of answers. Okay, so nobody is going to stop you. Okay, now we learn about what are the competitors of ServiceNow, what is Now platform, what is ServiceNow. ServiceNow was founded by Fred Luddy in the year 2004, and after that it's growing and growing, and it's growing like hell. And the best thing is ServiceNow. Every time they will release their updates in the form of versions. And what is the current version of ServiceNow? Any guesses? Any guesses? What is the version of ServiceNow?
I think we are using Vancouver, but they have new update.
Yes, of course. Vancouver is the recent latest version, but after that also we have the recent version of ServiceNow. But what the point what I was trying to convey is, so every time ServiceNow will release its updates in every 6 months. Okay, and it will be releasing its versions in the form of the name of the cities. Okay, so if you look at the versions, it was Uta. Okay, previously after that Uta, what was that? Any guesses? San Diego. Then we have Vancouver. Then the recent version is it's Xanadu. Okay, the recent version that ServiceNow has released is Xanadu, and the surprising part is they ServiceNow will release all the versions what semi-annually. That means after every 6 months they are going to release a new update, a new version of ServiceNow. So it's one who is already a ServiceNow or one who wants to switch their career in ServiceNow, they have to be equally updated. So let's say if somebody who knows only Uta, so do you think that guy will be able to survive, or that guy will be able to excel ServiceNow? So equally, even the ServiceNow developers, they also have to keep themselves updated. They have to go through the articles. They have to just explore what are the new capabilities in every release. Getting my point? Okay. So Subham, I hope Jandu is
Yes.
only the recent version. Is there any other versions available after
Uh,
Jandu?
I'm not sure. And
Okay.
I think Zendo is releasing in the September 2024, right?
Yeah, I think it's already released. Now we are in October. We are in October right now, so it's already been released. Okay. So what about Rima? She is not responding at all. So I think Susil, you guys joined recently, right? Are you guys able to hear me? Susil and
Yes, sir.
Rima?
Joined recently before 5 minutes.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So are you? Do you guys have any questions? Did you got what we were discussing actually?
Yeah,
Okay. So what is the version, Rima? What is the recent version of ServiceNow?
Uta, right?
So the recent version is Xanadu. Okay. So you can stop me whenever you feel that you're not understanding, or whenever you feel that you were left behind. So just stop me. Okay. So the recent
Sure.
version is Xanadu. Okay. Okay. And please feel free to ask any kind of, if you have any questions, any kind of questions. Okay. All right. Now talking about In ServiceNow, we learn about the versions, we learn about why ServiceNow, who are the competitors of ServiceNow. So this application, definitely this application is going to be used by some users, whether they can be an end user, they can be a admin, they can be a developer, and they can be other types of users as well, right? So any guesses how many types of, what is an end user, by the way? Any guesses? What is an end user? Yes. Any guesses who would like to do? What is an end user?
The user who will be using the platform for day-to-day.
Okay. The user who will be using.
Snow platform, I mean the forms and the catalog items.
Okay.
All the users in the system will be the end user.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, yes, correct, very correct. End user who will be using ServiceNow is called as end user. Now in ServiceNow, basically, just to give an overview, we have divided the entire users in three formats. What are those formats? The first one is the ESS. We call it as ESS, or we call it as end user. Okay. Second one is the ITIL user, and the third one is the admin. So basically, the users are categorized in this three format in ServiceNow. So this admin, this one, this is the user who is the actual developer and who can perform all the development activities in ServiceNow. Clear? Picture clear? Yes, no, yes, no. So
Yes.
actually, this is the okay. So this is the end user who can admin is the end user who can perform all sorts of development activities. ITIL is the basically user who is going to work on the incident as an admin. As an admin, they are going to work on incidents. They are going to work on problems, tickets, all types of tickets. Okay, and this is not just the end. Okay, don't think that we only have these three users or three end users. There are thousands of roles in ServiceNow, and based upon the roles a particular user is having, based upon the roles they are going to perform their activities. Clear? Am I clear till here? Okay. Now let's learn about how ServiceNow has categorized its entire platform. Getting my point? So basically, till here, so far all clear. Venkatesh, Reema, Susil,
Yes.
Shubham.
Yes, sir.
Shubham, are you there? I think he went for a coffee break. Okay, now ServiceNow has categorized all of its entire platform into various sections. And we call those sections as modules of ServiceNow. Okay, what do we call it as? Modules of ServiceNow. So what is the first module? Any guesses, Venkatesh? The first and the basic module in ServiceNow that we have is ITSM. And that's, most of the people will get confused. They will think that if you are learning ServiceNow, first they should learn ITSM as well. Yes, they should learn, but there is a difference. ServiceNow administration and development, these two are different things, and ITSM is different thing. ITSM is a module. It's a part of the Now platform. It's a part of ServiceNow. But when we talk about administration, so what are you going to learn in administration? Any guesses? What are you going to learn in administration? Any guesses?
The modification in the existing forms or the tools that we have in ServiceNow.
Yeah. So basically, overall platform changes, right? administrators can do overall platform changes. We can do platform navigation, right? Platform navigation, and then we are able to write logics, right? Write or create logics. So what do you mean by write or create logics? What do you mean by logics? That means you can write code, you can write scripts, right? And you can also perform operations. Operations like, what do you mean by operations? Like CRUD operations. How many of you know about CRUD operations? What is CRUD operations? So CRUD operations is basically create, read, update, and delete. So what do you mean by create, read, update, and delete? So basically updating a record, creating a record, deleting a record, deleting a data. A record is nothing but a data. Okay. So these all are the actually these all are the works that is done by whom? That is done by Shadab, or that is done by, yes, done by administrations, that done by ServiceNow administrators. Okay. So just remember, and along with this, there are many more. Anyone who would like to add any more that administrators actually do? Yes. So basically, administrators generally they are responsible for performing the activities inside the Now platform. But inside the Now platform, but all these administration activities will be responsible for all of the modules in ServiceNow. Getting a point? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Please respond. That
Yes.
means whatever the modules that you learn in ServiceNow. Venkat, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You guys can correct me anywhere at any point of time. You feel that no, there is something different. Subham, Rima, are you getting what we are trying to discuss? What is administration? Rima.
Sorry, I didn't get that, Shubham.
Okay, so can you just read what are the points that I have written there in under administration?
Yeah, sure. Over platform changes, platform navigation, write or create logics, code scripts, operations, cut, create, read, update, and delete.
So what did you learn? What did you understood from this? What administrators can do actually?
What administration person can do exactly in ServiceNow too. These are the activities, right?
Yes, actually. So, so in order to do this, all of the activities, there is a role required. Are you aware what is the role that is required in order to perform all of these activities? Any guesses? Anyone?
Business administrator.
No. Any guesses? Anyone? So the role to perform these activities is the admin role. We have a role known as admin. Okay. So any user, any end user who is having admin role can perform all of these activities. Okay. They can all do the form level changes. They can write logics. They can write code. They can execute CRUD operations and many more. Okay. They can do client side operations. Also, they can develop applications. But this all administration is related to all the modules of ServiceNow. That means whether you learn ITSM, ITBM, ITAM, whatever you learn, but that has to come through administration. You cannot directly go and learn a module. And even if you learn a module, you will only get to know that what actually is the module containing. You will still be struggling how to create a business tool. You will still be struggling how to write logics, how to run a background script, because those all things will come under administration. Subham, Venkatesh, I hope you guys are clear. Kunal, so
Yes.
so now what are the other modules? Subham, ITSM we have. So what is ITSM, by the way? It is nothing but the information technology service management. Okay. Yes, no. Information technology service management. Yes or no?
Yes.
What else do we have?
ITAM.
Okay. Service management. What else do we have? ITAM. Yes, of course. What is ITAM?
ITIL.
IT?
Asset management.
ITIL.
No, ITIL is not a module. Okay. That is the catch.
IAM,
ITIL is a framework. Okay. And based
IAM,
upon what is the full form of IAM?
Identity Access Management.
Yeah, that is a module. Yes. We have ITAM. So what now this IT, what is this ITAM? That is nothing but IT asset management. Okay. IT asset management. Then we have HRSD. That means HR service delivery. What else do we have? IAM. Okay. What else do we have?
ITBM,
ITBM. Okay. What else do we have?
ITOM,
ITOM. What else do we have? CSM, right? CSM. What else do we have? We have many more. We have more than 30 plus modules in ServiceNow. But in order to learn those 30 plus modules, what is that one thing which is required? First is you need to learn this administration. Yes or no? Am I clear? Yes
yes,
or no? First, you need to learn ServiceNow administration. We call it as ServiceNow administration and development. Okay, we call it as ServiceNow administration and development. Whatever modules you learn, but first you need to learn ServiceNow administration and development. Got it? Am I clear till now? Yes, no, yes, no. Yes, no, yes, no.
yes.
Yes.
Regarding administrator and developer, what is there any difference between both admin and developer?
See, in
Or both are-
ServiceNow there is no difference. In
Okay.
ServiceNow, if you are having an admin role, same, you can perform all those development activities. But if you want as an incident manager, let's say you don't want to perform development activity, you only want to work upon incident, you only want to work upon tickets. So for that, if you look at the end user roles, we have a role as ITIL user. So actually that user is the person who will be responsible for working on tickets, closing the tickets, closing incidents, connecting with customers, connecting with the business team, okay, connecting with the stakeholders. Getting a point, Kunal?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that's how ServiceNow is actually interrelated. But most of the people will often be confused between ITSM, administration versions, and the end users. Okay, getting a point?
Yes. And it is
And
necessary to know the ESS, ITIL, and administration part. Yes.
yes, yes, yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So basically, today we will be focusing more on admin part. That is the third end user. That is admin. Okay. So admin is basically admin is the actual developer, and we call it as ServiceNow administrator or ServiceNow developer. ServiceNow administrator or development both are same only. Rima, are you getting, or do I need to repeat one more time?
No, it's clear.
So what is an ServiceNow administrator, Rima?
Sorry.
So who is an ServiceNow administrator?
A person who can do all these things here, who
Yes,
has admin rights, who
yes.
can
A
run
big
scripts and all these things, right?
awesome. Yes, a big round of applause. A big round of applause, all of you. Okay, so this is the structure. Now, just to give you an overview, these are the modules which we have in ServiceNow. Not only this, we have many more. I cannot write all of them. We have so many modules in ServiceNow. And also along with this, we have few of these platform capabilities. That means they are nowhere related to modules, but they have a distinct capabilities, okay? Getting my point? Yes, no, yes, no. So let me just pull this diagram somewhere and let me go down. Okay. The another thing that we have is platform capabilities. Okay. So what are some of the platform capabilities? Anybody please just do a guess. So the first platform capabilities is workflows. Of course, it is outdated. Nowadays, ServiceNow is not recommending. Instead of this, ServiceNow is recommending to use flows. but that comes under platform capabilities. So what do you mean by capabilities? What actually is a capability? And what is the use of capability? Yes, any guesses? What else do we have? What is the other capabilities that we have? Please, Kunal, Subham, do a guess, please.
Business rules, maybe.
Yeah. So that will be also known as capabilities, and we call it as server-side scripts. Server-side scripts. And under server-side, everything will come into the picture. Business rules, script includes background scripts, fixed scripts, UI actions, and many more. Schedule jobs, everything will come into platform capabilities. Then we have client-side scripts, right? What else do we have? We have,
Automation.
of course, automation. And automation, you can do it with the help of flows, which I have mentioned at point number 2. And what else? We have integrations. You can integrate with any other third-party tool, with any. Getting a point? You can integrate ServiceNow with any third-party tool. Okay. Am I clear? Am I clear till here? What are the other platform capabilities do we have? By the way, what do you mean by platform capabilities? What is your understanding on platform capabilities? What else do we have? Any guesses? We have service portals. Okay. So just remember, these are some of the different tools, different terminologies. Okay. Often people will get confused. Platform capabilities is something it can do. Something it can do. Right? And when you will be learning ServiceNow administration, of course, you will be learning about platform capabilities as well. Getting a point? And now, with the help of these platform capabilities, you are going to implement your modules. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Guys, please correct me if I'm wrong at any point of time. Kunal, Rima. Rima, did you got what is administration, platform administration? And Subham, Susil, where are you? Susil is completely on mute mode. I hope I'm not. So getting the point, what actually it is, what actually is platform capabilities?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So now we learn about the platform capabilities. We learn about different modules. What is now platform? What are the versions? Who founded it? Why it is founded? What are the competitors and everything? Now let's learn some important.
Is there any documentation on that session? Or
For what you need documentation, Kunal?
regarding this session or next sessions? Do
I
we
didn't get you. That means you need recordings, or what do you need?
recording or any dumps or any soft copy?
Yeah. So basically, let's say I'm drawing this diagram. Okay. So you will be getting notes, plus you will be getting recordings. Of course, you
No.
will be getting all the other documents which are relevant to particular topics that you will be learning in each and respective classrooms. Okay. You will be getting all the dumps, materials, classroom notes, plus classroom activities questions, assignment questions, plus recordings. Clear? Yes, no, yes, no.
Yes.
Now, okay. So now, okay, we learn about this everything. We learn about the modules. We learn about the capabilities. We learn about what is now platform, what is service now. Okay, fair enough. So now, who is going to tell me? Let's say I want to access service now. So how do I access it? I want to access service now. How do I access it?
Using credential,
Okay,
user
fair enough.
ID and password.
Using credential, user ID, and password. Fair enough. Okay. So for that, ServiceNow has given since it is a cloud-based tool, that means everything is on cloud. You don't have to install anything in your system. You don't have to install anything in a mobile phone. You don't have to install any software or any plugin in your what in your device. So if we don't need to install anything, that what we need to do. Now everybody like he has really gone crazy. He is simply saying anything. So am I saying anything or is it the truth? So in let's say so the truth is ServiceNow has given some links, some important links. Out of those important links, I will tell you the first link is developers.servicenow.com. Okay. .servicenow.com. Okay. So just give me 1 minute. Let me just arrange this. Okay. Now I will set up my screen again and I will just walk you how we can get. Okay. Let me know if you can see my screen. Yes, no.
Yes,
So,
sir, visible.
so this is the website where you have to visit in order to get inside the Now platform. Okay. So first, if you are not signed up, you need to just click on sign up. Let me log out here first and let me show you what actually you have to do. So first you have to click on sign up and start building, and you have to create your account here first. Okay. So you have to just give everything, first name, last name, email, country. Then you have to create your password. Then you have to click on I have read, I'm not a robot, and click on sign up. So since I already have an account, so I will not go with signing up. I will directly sign in. Okay. And if you guys already have an account, no need to do anything. Simply just log in with your credentials. Okay. Am I clear till here? Rima, are you there with me?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for the confirmation. So what next? After you have signed in successfully, you will be able to see these options. If you click on the profile icon, see my instance status, instance action, and under action you will see so many actions that you can perform. And if you click on start building, it is going to open up a new. It is going to open up a new what? New laptop or new computer. What it is going to open actually?
New tab.
New tab, and in that new tab it is going to open up the PDI. It's called as PDI, personal development instance. And if you look just a minute, I think I am able to only share few portion of the screen. Let me share the entire screen. Okay, now if you look at the screen, the link is little different. Yes, no. See, and it's called it's the link is saying dev 286728, and this is the code which will be applicable for your PDIs. That means personal development instance. And whenever you click on start building, it is going to open up a new PDI, a new link where you will have the access to your platform. Which platform we are talking about? Now platform. And this is the ServiceNow platform where you are going to perform all of your activities. And see, this is the look and feel of your entire platform. And to the one who already know, like who have already worked upon, so it's nothing new. But for the ones who are very new and they are here just to get an oversight or overview, so this is how you get into ServiceNow. Now, see, we have all favorite history. Then we have a global icon here. Then we have profile icon here, and you can just do some changes with. You can see your profile, and you can do some changes. You can change your preferences and many more. And here, let's say I want to write a code. So definitely I will just write back. I will just open up background script, and you can write your own code, your own script here. And these are all things we are going to learn once we are going to start ServiceNow sessions. Okay. Getting a point, how you are going to write your very hard coded code from very scratch. We are going to learn everything. how you can develop your custom applications, and how you are going to write your own logic to implement your applications. So see, I can write my code here. So let's say I want to just write something. Okay, so you can just write. I think my keyboard is not working, or there is something wrong with this. Okay, so let me just write gs.info. We are having ServiceNow demo session, right? Demo session. Run the script, and you will be able to see the output here as well live. So this is the this. Just imagine, just to use ServiceNow, we don't have to use anything. We don't have to install any software. We don't have to get any cracks. We don't have to get anything. We don't have to get nothing. Simply open up a link, sign up, and that's it. That's it. Yes, no, yes, no. Are you there with me, all of you?
Yes.
Very good. All right. What next? Okay, let me come back to my diagram and let me know if you guys can see my diagram once again.
So one question here, sir.
Yes, sir.
For this development part, any language or any particular thing that we should be aware of for the development?
JavaScript is required, but even if you don't know JavaScript, no worries. Once we are starting sessions, I'm going to give you an overview of JavaScript as well, and also I'm going to give some assignments which you have to do as a classroom activity and as a homework, so that is going to help you perform the ServiceNow hard code scriptings. Okay.
Okay.
But if you know it, it is an add-on. It's very good. It is going to help you.
Okay, sure.
All right. So, okay. Now, nobody asked me this question. So the thing is, we learn about administration, we learn about capabilities, we learn about the different modules of ServiceNow, and there are certain links, important links, which is given by ServiceNow itself, and those links, we are going to use throughout our ServiceNow journey. Throughout, this will be required throughout your ServiceNow journey. And what are those links? Let me give you those links as well. So first link we already seen. First link is nothing but the ServiceNow developers.servicenow.com. That is the where you are going to get your ServiceNow instance. Okay, am I clear? Yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you so much for the confirmation. Okay, so these are some of the useful links. The second, any guesses why we are going to use that second link? Any guesses? And why is that link? I'm mentioning that link here. What's the
To connect with
importance?
community where we can share our problems and get the solution from all over the world.
Okay. Yes. What else?
We will encounter different scenarios there and different problem statements.
Yes. What else? So basically, see, with the help of first link, we are going to get what? We are going to get PDI, our ServiceNow PDIs, where you are actually going to work. And with the other one is the community.servicenow.com. With the help of that, let's say you want to find something, you want to research something, or you are not getting any solutions. So of course, that is ServiceNow official community where you can often go there. You can post your own questions if you are, let's say you are stuck somewhere and you want some instant resolution. So you can go to ServiceNow community, you can post your questions, and somebody from the ServiceNow team is going to answer you rapidly, very fast. Okay. Third one is the Now Learning. That is the link that is provided by ServiceNow itself, and that link is going to contain all the learning materials. As the name is only self explaining that it is now learning, something which you need to learn now, right? It's called as now learning, and that's the reason you guys are here to learn service now, right? So now learning. So with here you will get all the related or documents, informations, now learning contents, videos, tutorials, everything related to all the modules of ServiceNow, all the capabilities of ServiceNow. You can just go there, you can explore, and of course, if this now learning is not free, okay, some of the contents like 10-20% of the contents are free, but 80% of the contents are paid. So if you want to learn something which is paid, you have to pay and learn. But if your company is a partner of ServiceNow, that paid content will be completely free of cost for you. Let's say, let's take a example of Wipro. So I think Wipro is already a partner of ServiceNow, right, Venkatesh?
Yes, correct.
So for you, that will be free of cost. You don't need to pay anything.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now let's, last but not the least, let's talk about the career in ServiceNow. Okay, how you are going to build your career in ServiceNow. So basically, any guesses how you are going to build your ServiceNow careers? Any guesses? Yeah. Anyone who would like to suggest? Let's say you don't know ServiceNow, you don't know anything about ServiceNow, and you want to build your career in ServiceNow. So how you are going to build your career, and what are the steps that you will be taking, in order to build your ServiceNow career? Yes, anyone? Yeah, feel free to give me wrong answers. I really accept wrong answers as well. Please. Yes. Am I audible, or am I talking to simply statues? Anyone?
So basically, we will start as a admin or just a user of ServiceNow, and slowly, gradually, once we are got hold of it, then we will look into the development part, so that we can make the changes, and we can design as per our requirements, or as per the
Yes,
requirements or
yes,
plans.
yes, very correct. So if you want to start your ServiceNow journey, as you know, the diagram itself is explaining, in order to jump to any modules, first you have to jump to where? First you have to jump to administration. Without administration, you can't do anything. So that's the reason, from the starting itself, I was making diagrams, so that, you are going to get the entire movie in one shot. So first you have to start your journey as ServiceNow administrator, and of course ServiceNow administrators are none other than the developers as well. So we also call it as developers. Okay, developers. So what after developer? What is the next? What is the next? Uh, what after development? Yes, Rima. What after development? What are you going to do after you are done with development activities?
Not sure.
Okay, not a problem. Then you are going to learn the modules, and in ServiceNow we call it as ServiceNow implementation. Okay, ServiceNow implementation. Implementation. Got it? And for developers, there are two certifications that we have in ServiceNow. Any guesses? What are those certifications? What are those certifications?
CSA and
Yes,
CDA, I guess.
CSA and
CAD.
CAD,
CAD.
and we call it as CAD, Certified Application Developer. And for implementation, we have CIS. So what do you mean by implementation? Are you going to implement the entire Now platform, or how it is? Is the certification we have here is CIS. We call it as CIS, Certified Implementation Specialist. Let's say you have done for ITSM, so it will be ITSM. Okay. So this is how your journey is going to be in ServiceNow. Getting my point? Any questions? Any doubts till here? Yes. I hope Rima, you got it. Or any questions? Any confusions? Anything that you would like to ask?
No, it's clear.
All right. So my question is, when we talk about implementation, so what is implementation? Are you going to implement the entire application or how it is? So see, just look at the diagram. First, what is that one thing that we have to learn? Administration. After administration, what is that one thing? Next thing that we are learning? Modules, right? Venkatesh, Susil, Subham, Kunal. So let's say you are learning ITSM. So then implementation will come into the picture. So once you are done with ITSM and once you clear that certification, now you are a certified ITSM implementation specialist. So these implementation certifications are module based. Okay. Let's say you are learning ITAM. So for ITAM, you will have CIS HAM, CIS SAM. Let's say you are learning ITOM. So for ITOM, you will have CIS discovery, CIS service mapping, CIS event management. Getting my point? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. All of you, please. And these modules in ServiceNow, they have some modules as well. It's not like that they have only ITSM, they have only ITBM. So the top-notch modules are ITSM, ITBM, ITAM. Now ITSM itself will contain sub-modules. What are those sub-modules? Incident management, problem management, change request management, service request management, continuous lifecycle development management. What else do we have in ITSM? Any guesses? Now let's talk about ITAM. So Kunal, what is the submodule of ITAM? What are the submodules that we have in ITAM? Any guesses?
ITAM.
We have in ITAM we have SAM and HAM. SAM is for software asset management. HAM is for hardware asset management. Similarly, for ITOM, we have submodules like event management, service mapping, CMDB, discoveries. We have discoveries. So all the modules will have its respective submodules, and that you will come to know only when you start learning the modules. You will get to know about its corresponding submodules. So with this, I will be opening the platform for question and answer sessions. And yeah, so I'm done from my end. Thank you so much, all of you. Now the platform is open for your question and answer sessions. Yeah, any questions that you have? By the way, how? Yes, please.
I would like to know, like after this course, what exactly we will learn from this course and how it will help us.
Okay, so this course is specifically designed for who want to switch their career or who want to learn ServiceNow. And coming to ServiceNow, ServiceNow is really having high demand in market. But the challenge is there are no ServiceNow developers only in market. There are very limited ServiceNow developers in market, but the demand is very huge, very high. So once you are completing this course successfully, we will make you job ready. That means after completing this course, you will be job ready. We are going to help you prepare your resume, your sample. We are also going to make you interview ready. And then after that, you have to go into the market. You have to attempt for interviews. And definitely, you are going to get your job in ServiceNow, and you are going to start your career in ServiceNow. That is how it is going to help you.
But then as a developer or administrator, what exactly we will learn it from this
Both,
course?
both.
Both.
We are
So
focusing. Yeah.
you will help us to learn how to run the scripts and
Yes.
how to create the modules and all these
Yes.
things, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And what
Yes.
would be the duration for this course then? The
For
total
this,
duration?
it should be around 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. So within 6 weeks, we'll complete the developer as well
Yeah.
as administrator role as well.
So we don't have anything separate here. Developer and administration both are same only. In ServiceNow, admins admins are only the developers, and developers are only the admins. There are no any different
Okay.
persons.
So you are providing any placement offers as well from your side, from Radical?
Placement offers.
Mm-hmm.
No, we are not right now in ServiceNow. We are not providing any placement offers, but of course, we are going to guide you throughout your till you are hired somewhere by any of the companies. We are going to give you interview assistance, and we are going to give you job preparation assistance. Also, we are going to help you build your resume according to ServiceNow. So that will be ServiceNow specific resume building assistance. So these all are the things that we are going to help you with.
Okay. And right now you are also in ServiceNow profile?
Right now, I am in ServiceNow, and it's been more than 10 years I have been working in ServiceNow. And I got a
Okay.
chance to deliver more than 10,000 trainings till now with the blessings of God, including big
10,000
brands.
queries.
10,000 trainings,
Trainings. Okay.
yeah, till now. And I have been associated with big brands like Tech Mahindra, EY, Colabora, Cognitia, and there are many more, but I don't remember the names. And I got a chance to deliver trainings internationally plus nationally, and that's all about me, Adima.
Okay. Okay.
Is the certification is required
You
for that?
are as a trainer, you are working as a trainer, right?
Yes, I am working with trainers. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, Kunal, you're asking
So
something?
basically, my
Regarding the
lookout is
certification,
Okay,
you please yeah.
yeah. So Kunal, I will come back to you. First, let Rima
yes.
complete. Yeah, Rima, please.
So my question was like right now I'm working in ServiceNow tool, but
Mhm.
just for to analyze the tickets and all these things. So
Okay.
my question was if I want to run the scripts and all these things, as you said right now, what
Mhm.
administrator can do all these things. If I do that, then I think it will help me to grow my career as well, right? So
It
that's
will
what my lookout was. Yeah.
it will not only help you grow, it is really
Mhm.
going to change your entire life only. That it is going to change the
But
perspective.
then this 6 weeks training is sufficient. Do you really think so? Because if I don't get a chance to actually work on the administrator work, then how this course will help me, right?
So, what are you expecting? If I extend the same training for 6 months, and if I give the
No, no,
same
no, no need to
content,
extend the training. My
yeah,
question is, outside you are saying we have opportunities for the same, right?
yes,
But as of now, the market is too down, so I am little skeptical. Like, shall we do this course immediately, or
okay.
shall we take some time to get the market up?
For service now, let me tell you, the market is not down. Instead, it is reverse. It is going up and up. But of course, for other technologies like Salesforce and other technologies, DevOps, Python, and all, it is of course going down because the US market is already struggling with a recession. But believe me, for service now, just even if you open Google and just type service now
Mhm.
job vacancies, you will get thousands, more than thousands. And why there is a huge gap between the job vacancies and the developers? Because in market there are very limited resource, very limited service now resource. There are no service now developers only available in market, and the
Mhm.
vacancies are very high in demand. So, and I have been there in service now for more than 10 years. So believe me, with the experiences I'm saying, the moment you will be able to administrate a service now, people are going to hire you like crazy. They are going to they are going to hire you like anything. Even if you are
Okay, and
simply
this
capable.
6 week training is sufficient, as you are saying, right?
Yeah. So 6 weeks training is sufficient as per the course curriculum and the design that we have. The only thing that we expect, and I, as a trainer, that I expect from the candidates and from the people who are willing to learn ServiceNow, they have to perform at least the activities. They have to join the classes regularly, because I have seen many scenarios like people will be coming for for first 2 3 days, and after 2 3 days they will be simply absent for next 2 weeks, and again they will be coming in last. They will be like, hey, I didn't get this, I didn't got that, I'm not able to understand this. So in that scenario, even God can also not help. Getting
Right.
my point?
No, got your
So
point.
yeah, if I'm saying 6 weeks, that means for 6 weeks you have to fasten up your seat belts, and you have to be there in the journey along with me. And definitely I'm going to make you a super ServiceNow developer, where you will be able to write your own scripts, where you will be able to write all your JavaScripting, where you can write any kind of code, any kind of logics. You can develop automation. You can also perform any sorts of automation, and you can also perform any side of server side operations, that is cloud operations. And also you will be able to perform any kind of client side operations, that is form validation, changing the field properties, field behavior, and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I think this was a question from Kunal or Venkatesh, I don't know.
Reports, automation, dashboard creation, everything will get included
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that,
yeah.
right?
Reports, dashboards, everything. Yeah, I think you can ask for the syllabus from Dharti. So Dharti, can you please just drop that syllabus quickly to me, ServiceNow admin and development syllabus, so that I can showcase to them what is the actual course content that we are going to cover in ServiceNow.
Sure.
Dharti,
Thank you,
are,
sir.
are you there, Dharti? Dharti, are you there? Okay, so Rima, don't worry. Dharti is going to drop you the syllabus, and you can just go through the syllabus which we are going to cover in in this entire training program. Yeah, coming back to, do you have any more questions, Rima? Or
No,
shall
that's it.
we?
Thanks a lot, Shadab.
My
Thank you.
pleasure. Yeah, yeah, Kunal, you were asking something.
Regarding the certification, I am asking.
Okay.
Means, is it necessary to do a certification in ServiceNow market, or knowledge is sufficient?
See, let me tell you very honestly.
Mhm.
If you are really sound, and if you are really intelligent, and if you really know how the platform works overall, believe me, there is not a need of single certification.
Okay.
Because with my experiences, I know people having a very good graduation degree certificate from California University also, they are also jobless. Why? Because papers are not going to help you to grab a technology, to understand a technology. You have to work inside, you have to deep dive. You cannot learn swimming just by sitting beside a river or a sea. You have to jump inside that water.
Yeah. Yes.
So anyway, you can clear those certifications right now today also. I will just give you some few dumps. It will be containing 200-300 questions, and believe me, after reading those 300 questions, you can crack certification just within 30 minutes. But what is the thing is, what if you are actually deployed into projects where you have to work? Will you be able to deliver?
Okay.
Getting a point. So
Yes.
certification is not required, but of course, first thing is, first you need to understand the technology. You need to understand the platform. Once you are sound enough, you are confident enough, then you can go ahead and you can clear the certification. Then it is, that certification is just a proof that whatever the knowledge that you have, that's a validation. That certification is going to do a validation that, okay, you really know the platform very well, and you are really very much confident in performing any kind of activities. But certification is required. But as a starting, I would recommend you should not focus on clearing the certifications. As a starting, as a beginner, you should be focusing just for 1 year to master the platform, to master all the platform structure, to
Sure.
administrate. Yeah. And once you are confident, yes, go ahead and clear your certification. Go ahead and give your examinations. Okay. Any questions from Venkatesh, Sushil, Subham? Please.
So are we getting any type of certificate after completion of this course?
You will be getting from Radical. You will be getting a certification of completion.
Okay. And as per my earlier discussion with the Radical Technology, they are tied up with many MNCs companies and they are going to provide the placement services from their end. So is it true or false?
Come again. Come again.
As per the earlier discussion with Radical Technology, they are tied up with multiple MNC companies and they are going to
Okay.
provide the placement services like Yes Technology, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, and they are going to provide the interview calls for these companies.
So you mean to say they are going to provide you placements?
Yes, placement calls.
Okay. So see, me as a trainer, what I will be doing is I will be making you job ready. I will be making you interview ready, and I will be also helping you to prepare your resume according to the ServiceNow standards. And of course, coming to placement, Radical may be having placement assistants, and they may be having the other plans. So I'm not into that zone. I'm not into the placement things. But if they have conveyed it, definitely they will be having. So
Mhm.
me, I will be making you interview ready. I will be making you job ready, so that whenever Radical is coming to you and saying, "Okay, Subham, come and just take up this interview," so you are all set. You are all set to go, and you will just go there. You will crack your interview, and you will get your job.
Okay.
For more details, you can connect with your counselors because I am not into placements, so I don't have any much idea what is the structure which they are following.
Okay. And one more question from my end. 6 weeks are really sufficient for this course?
Uh, if you are really in a willingness mood to learn, 6 weeks is definitely sufficient. But if you are really not willing to learn, even 6 years will be very much low to learn service now, believe me.
Okay. Because I told you my department is totally different apart from the service now.
Please tell me.
Sorry, come again.
Yeah, please tell me. So what actually is your requirement?
No, no, I'm just asking. Currently, I'm working as a cyber security in the cyber security department, and
Okay.
now I'm going to switch my career in the service now department. So both are totally different. So is it really sufficient? 6 weeks are really sufficient to move in the service now?
So yeah, that is really sufficient. Okay. But the only thing is you have to be there in the journey along with me. So most of the
Mhm.
people, what they will do, I have seen with my past experiences, I will start a batch and half of the people after 3 days, they will lose the track and they will again come back in the last week and they will be saying that, hey, I didn't get understood this concept. I didn't understood that concept. So the thing is, when the people or the when someone is really not willing or not showcasing that eager to learn something, even 6 years will be very less time, believe me. But 6 weeks
Okay.
on a standard note, 6 weeks is really sufficient to understand the overall, at least to at least to master the administration part. Okay, that 6 weeks is really sufficient.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even I can show my previous experience in the service now as well, right?
Of course you can show it. Nobody is stopping you.
Okay.
Okay. So
Sir, live project will be covered in these 6 weeks.
yes, we are going to cover live projects. Yes.
Okay, and
Yeah.
this batch will
What
be
would be the duration?
for weekdays or week offs.
It will be on weekends only. Sorry, not on weekends. It will be on weekdays only because I generally don't work on weekends. But uh, timings, like, it will be depending upon how the entire team is agreeing. Because somebody might be free at 6, somebody at 7. So we will try to set up a mutual timing where everybody is comfortable and where everybody is available. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So are you able to see my screen now? I got the syllabus. So this is going to be the syllabus for you guys. So it is going to be of 40 hours. Okay. And in this, we are going to cover. I hope you guys are able to see my screen. Please confirm.
Yes, sir. Visible.
So these are the course contents. We are going to cover like introduction, core configuration, then tables, then import sets, knowledge articles, core application administration, performance analytics and administration. This is the one which I think Rima was asking, right? Platform dashboard, reports and dashboards. So this is the answer for you, Rima. Reports and dashboards. Then we have SLAs, workflow basics, service catalog, scripting basic. We are going to learn scripting.
Shadab,
Yes,
sorry to
yes.
interrupt. How
Yeah.
to configure SLA, that will also get covered here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm going to make you do practicals as well on SLS. Okay. So yeah. So scripting, client side scripting, server side scripting. Then we have advanced server side scripting. Okay. So we are going to cover everything, platform administration, like the migration of update sets. Then also we are going to cover few portion of integrations and CMDB. That's the basics, and I'm going to give you an overview how actually it works. And also I will showcase you some small examples. Not only examples, I'm going to make you do as well. I'm going to make you do some mini projects for integrations where you are really going to connect ServiceNow with some other third-party tool, let's say Teams, Microsoft Teams, or any YouTube, Netflix, LinkedIn. You are going to connect ServiceNow with other tools, and let's say if you are writing some comments inside ServiceNow, that will be posted as a new post on LinkedIn. So just imagine, you are going to learn all of these things. So this is the the syllabus for, I of course I just said that I'm going to prepare for your interviews, and I'm going to help you write your resume as per the ServiceNow standards. Yes, Subham, please ask. Venkatesh, if
So,
you want to, yeah, please. Yeah.
what about the hands-on labs?
Of course, each topic will have a hands-on on each of the days. You are going to perform hands-on on every day.
For each module, right?
For each module, for each topic, for each day. Every day you are going to perform hands-on.
Okay.
And just remember, I just showcased that PDI, personal development instance, where I was opening the view of Now platform. So you are going to perform all the activities in your PDIs only. Yes, Venkatesh, please ask your question.
Yeah. So, as you said, administrator and developer will be covered. So, in that, all the modules will be covered, or only few modules like ITSM, ITM, like that will the topics will be covered?
No, as I said, see, administration and development is a separate part, and modules are a separate part. But of course, see,
Correct.
this is the syllabus. In this, we are not covering anything related to modules, because in order to learn a module, first you should be mastering the administration part. Getting my point? So if you look,
Right.
this is the syllabus. We are not covering anything that is related to modules, any specific modules. But of course,
So
I will
only
try. Yeah, I will try to give a few insights of ITSM, especially the incident management, problem and change request. I am going to give you that as an additional insights. Okay.
okay. And regarding this certification part, will there be any assistance from your end if
Yes.
we
I
plan
will
to?
be. I will be giving you assistance. I will be giving you dumps in order to crack your certifications.
Okay. And this will be for weekday batch, right? Or
Yeah,
weekend?
weekdays.
Okay. Okay. In the evening time.
Yeah, now we can conduct. Okay, by the way, I just wanted to understand when are you guys available? Subham, Sushil, Rima. Let's say if you guys are available and if you guys want to take it up, so when you guys are available to take up this
So
in weekdays?
basically, I'm looking for the weekend batches.
Even I was looking for the weekend batch.
Okay, not a problem. What about Sushil, Kunal, and Rima?
Daily touch
Sir,
is good for,
specifically
I
to
think
that.
so.
I think weekend is better one for me as well.
Fine, then we can go ahead with weekend. I don't have any problem. So will that be okay if we take up the
From
same
when we are
class on
going to
weekend
start this batch?
around? From
the
when do
morning
you
time,
want, Dima? You tell me. If you want it from today, I can start. Venkat,
It
just
would
a minute.
need some
So
time
Dima, if you want
actually.
it from today, we can start from today as well.
Okay, okay. No,
Okay, not a
I
problem.
would
We
need
can
some
start
time.
from Monday. We can start from Monday. Okay.
I think a daily touch is good
Yeah,
for
sure,
us, no?
not a problem. Take your time. Yes, Kumar. Yeah.
Daily batch is good for
Daily,
us or a weekend batch?
come again.
Daily batch is good for us because
My suggestion would be daily batch will be more efficient. Yeah,
mm,
yeah. Because if you have classes only on weekends now, so after weekends you will have 5 days of gap, and you are going to lose much of the information what you will be learning on weekends. So I would suggest let's go with weekdays, Monday to Friday. It's just a matter of 1 hour. You just have to take out some 1 hour time, 8 to 9 p.m. or 9 to 10 p.m. every day, so that you guys are not going to lose that track. And if it is going to be a weekend batch, just imagine the duration itself is of 6 weeks. So it is going to take around 12, 13 weeks to complete the syllabus.
oh, okay. So for weekends, it will be still 1 hour only.
Of course, it will be 1 hour only, or max I can say is
Hello.
for 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Or max I can take is for 2 hours, but again, it is going to take more than the usual time getting into this.
Yes, yes, correct. Yeah, even then, weekdays is also good. If you're insisting like weekdays will be good for us, then that is also possible. I mean, we
Because
can manage that as well.
yeah, because if you go ahead with weekdays, so believe me, you will be in sync every day. So let's say if today, if you have any doubt, tomorrow you can ask. Tomorrow, if you have any doubt, a day after tomorrow you can ask, and you will be in proper sync. But in weekend, you have to wait for it that entire 5 days, and out of those 5 days, you will even lose some questions which you were supposed to ask to me.
Correct.
So don't let's not. If you want to go with the comfort zone, you can go ahead with that. But I would suggest let's not go with the comfort zone. Let's come out of the comfort zone.
Right, right. Sure, Shadab. We can do that.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah. Anything apart from any more questions?